Hi folks, welcome to the show. And after an agonising 3-week hiatus, we are finally back with more Amphibia Season 2, and tonight's episode is a double-length Halloween special, The Shut-In. As is always the case with Amphibia, I have been spoiled on a bunch of things because people on Twitter don't know how to tag spoilers appropriately, and they just love rubbing it in my face that they get to watch the episode right as it airs. Meanwhile, I suffer from a condition known as living on the other side of the damn world, so I have to wait a few hours. I am so excited to finally return to Wartwood and see all my favourite supporting characters again. Which, for a lot of these guys, we haven't seen them since the Season 1 finale, which was over a year ago. But yeah, that's all I have to say, so let's jump right in. This feels like Gravity Falls. This is like the weird Mageddon intro. Oh, this is so much better than the DuckTales one. We're back!
I've got one last box of nails, and they're rusty. It's not a holiday, Em. It's the annual Blue Moon Shut-In.
What is it with Disney Channel shows and moons?
If they don't give it to you, you get to play a trick on them. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Hey kids, what y'all get?
Stumpy!
They're fair gourds, Anne. And yes,
Oh, it's the critic guy from Lillipad Thai.
I'm telling the story of a night at the inn.
So is this going to be like a clip show?
With my family on it. Holly?
This is one of my favourite episodes.
Yo, Anna, what's up?
Oh, okay, yeah. This is one of the things I was spoiled at because people on Twitter don't know how to tag spoilers.
Sup, Twig?
They're still adorable though.
Sup, Patty? Sup, Brody? Hey, have you guys seen the...
Oh my god, the designs are adorable. I love how she's still hopping. This reminds me of that regular show episode. Oh, it's got like Beanie Baby. Why? The tags say why. Wouldn't be Amphibia without nightmare fuel, now would it?
Into the trash. That's the last time I succumbed to any kind of peer pressure. Guys, this crazy new burger place just opened on the haunted side of town. Everyone's doing it. Come on, let's go. Just a calendar alert reminding me it's Wally's birthday. I'm sure he's fine.
Quarantine birthdays be like.
whoa, hang on. That story's no good either.
We were there. Been there, done that.
That was actually my fault.
Hey, someone else go.
Oh my god.
Scene. It happened.
No.
Presume. You presume correctly.
Oh, that's such a good design.
Welcome aboard.
Mighty obliged. We'll stop at each of these addresses in order, if you please.
That
And when
voice.
I ask you to drive on, you do so. Understood?
Can do.
That voice, I've heard that voice.
Pay
I
at the
think he's been in a Disney movie
end.
before.
You're satisfied? Probably would have knocked first, but that's just me.
Not at all surprising, this show has a character who is literally the personification of death.
Mr. Hawkins? Mr. Hawkins, wake up!
Oh, check on... Is that a slaughter snake? Okay, good idea. You warn her and I'll watch the wagon.
Oh, that's dark even for this show. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You've still got a little part.
There was a time when frogs lived in fear of a monster that lurked in the woods. Scary. Now we're talking.
It's the first episode.
Spindly legs and a hideous face bump. Me? Your scary story is me? Way to spoil the ending, Anne. What's your story called? Huh? Oh, actually, I don't know.
Oh, I've missed them.
Come on, this place looks deserted. Let's just run in and get the ball. No one will even know we were here. I think someone's gonna know. Just find the scene's stripped.
Even for this show, that's horrifying.
Sprig, I know why she steals other frog skins. What? Why? I don't follow. Because
Are we turning this into a moral?
skin.
course, that's how it
You look
ends.
good without that. I mean, shut up, you.
Did any of those frog skins look like my friend Gabe? I haven't seen him in a while.
Guys, seriously, everything's fine.
Can't see a thing with this on.
Well, we better board this up. Wait, where's
Oh, I've
Paul?
missed
That's
Ivy.
weird. Dear fam, I slipped out while the door was open and ran off to go look at the blue moon. Why would you do that? So I can get my... There she is! I see her! Oh no! Don't look!
The moon does nothing.
Oh no, the blue moon has possessed her.
No, that's just Polly.
Works for me! Guys, guess what? The legend's true! Definitely not a holiday!
That was the most morbid episode of the most morbid show the Disney Channel has ever made. Just, oh god. Like, it started out just like, you know, just your typical thing, and then, just literal death. And, sewing dead skins together. Yeah, that's what I want to see on Disney Channel. So, that just happened. I honestly don't know what I was expecting from the Morbid Frog Show's Halloween special, but even in all my infinite wisdom, I could not have predicted that. So the episode opens and we're already back in Wartwood. Not gonna have a scene of them arriving back and reuniting with the townsfolk? Okay then, I guess we're just going to not acknowledge the first half of season 2 happened. Oh, the episodes are out of order, and the second segment of the next episode is called Return to Wartwood, which we won't get to see until next year. I mean, at least it's not as bad as Milo Murphy's Law's first season ending on a cliffhanger, only to immediately air unrelated Halloween and Christmas specials and not resolve the cliffhanger for another year and a half. By the way, go watch Milo Murphy's Law on Disney+, because that is the only chance we have of getting this amazing show by the creators of Phineas and Ferb a third season. We learn it's the Shut-In, a not holiday, where the inhabitants of Amphibia lock themselves inside due to a blue moon. Because if there's two things Disney TVA shows have in common, it's portals and moons. Though I will say it is a nice change of pace having the moon not be red for once. The planters gather around the fireplace to tell scary stories, and from here the episode is an anthology. When Hot Pop said they had to tell stories that actually happened and Polly immediately brought up A Night at the Inn, for a moment I almost thought the episode was going to be a clip show, which for any other show I'd be mad about, but I mean, come on, it's Amphibia. The first story is told by Anne and is called Phone Mo, which gave me heavy regular show vibes, which makes sense as one of the writers of the episode, Michelle Cavin, worked on regular show for most of its run. Even though it was spoiled for me beforehand, thanks Twitter, I loved seeing the designs for the human versions of Sprig, Polly, Maddie and Toadie. The segment was really good, but it was the most standard of the three. But what really made it were all the little things and background details. Anna's plushies all having the Y tag on, and I can't believe I didn't notice this Kim Possible reference.
What's a sitch, Twig?
Forgive me, for I have sinned. The second segment, Dead End, finally brings the show full circle by making Death an actual character. This story is easily the darkest this show has gotten, and considering not 2 episodes ago one of our main characters murdered someone, that does say a lot, doesn't it? Also, I need to stop to mention, Mr. Littlepot's design is just god tier. And I can't believe I didn't recognise George Takei's voice. Nothing really more to say on this one. It has some good jokes, but what I'll remember about it the most is the atmosphere and surprising amount of tension. The final segment, Skin Deep, was easily my favourite. And no, it's not just because I've missed Sprig and Ivy's precious interactions. That's only most of it. While I still think the previous story had a little more on the creepiness factor, this story came pretty close, especially with the design of the seamstress, which is maybe the greatest and most horrifying design in this show so far. I absolutely love how ruthless Sprig and Ivy were when they burned down the house. But who cares about murder when Ivy kissed Sprig and it's so adorable as they run off to commit more crimes? Oh, right, the ending. So, Polly got legs. Maybe not the one she was expecting, but it was a cute way to end the episode. And then the credits were legit the scariest part of the special. So, that was The Shut-In, a fantastic Halloween special that is probably the funniest episode the show has done so far. While I'm not the biggest fan of anthology episodes, that didn't do enough to harm yet another special where Amphibia puts its best foot forward and delivered on all the laughs, horror, and existentialist dread that you'd expect from this show. Will it be enough to hold me over until the show returns in early 2021? Definitely not, but I don't really have a choice, do I? Thanks for watching, folks. See you real soon.